So this here is a career race that I did the other day, and the Porsche 999 won, as you can see. Unfortunately, I got invalidated putting all three of my flying laps in qualifying, so I'm staying right at the back of the grid. And this is probably one of the best career races that I've had on this game. It turns out really well. We get a lot of positions, moving up a lot of positions. Okay. So we're just lining up in the grid here in formation, coming down the main straight. Across the line, lights go green. We're going flying down Nürburgring straight here. And we're coming out to the first corner, treacherous one, especially with 16 cars all coming in. I play this very defensive, not going too fast, just working out my position. Don't want to hit anybody here because my safety rating isn't great, and I'm trying to improve that as well in this race. So again, here we go really wide. I just don't want to hit anybody. Give everybody all the space they need. The AMG brakes quite early here. We tuck him behind him, go a little bit wide. We're going to come round next to him, round this corner, try and give him all the space we can get. And we fly down the straight. We've got a bit more power than him, so we just gain the position. Now we're up the bum of the Lexus now. I give him the space, there's no point trying to dive bomb that. And next corner, back up the bum of the Lexus. We come flying around here. Getting the move done, we got the power on the straight. The Lexus is in a very fast car, and the Porsche has insane acceleration. Early on the brakes, down into the big U-turn. Now we're back behind the Audi here. We've gained 6 positions. So we're in 11th, so 5 positions, so we're in 11th at the moment, behind this Audi here. As we come up to the tight left-hander, braking just before the 100 board. 3rd gear, 2nd gear through here. Aren't close enough for the move, which I look for the move again here. Still can't get it done. We come down the straight. We got a lot more power than the Audi coming through here. Risky move there, but he gives me the space, and that's up into P10, braking between the 50 and the 100 boards there, down to 3rd, coming through the chicane. I do go a bit wide here, underestimating the cold tires, overestimating the grip of the cold tires, sorry. Yeah, up into 10th place, and we've got a bit of a gap here to the next 3 Audis actually in front of us. We're gonna brake late, brake quite late into the hairpin. We get another position here. No, we give the guy space. Don't want to hit him. Come around here, too wide. The understeer's getting to me. These tires are still not up to temperature yet, but we have got the position done. Up into P9. Come through here. Just leave her in first. And coming down this straight here, or almost straight. We're going to look for the move on the Audi, braking just at the end of those cones. Coming through here, we get a bit better exit speed through the corner. We take the Audi around the outside. We do go a little bit wide, but we keep the position. Now coming up to the big U-turn here, braking out just before those curbs there. I do brake a bit too late, miss my braking point. Don't lose too much time on the Audis ahead, the Audi and the Ferrari ahead. Up into P8 at the moment. Just giving the guy space there. We get a better exit speed coming to the inside. We're going to go around the outside, giving the man space. A little bump on the Ferrari there. Didn't cost us too much safety rating though, so that's all good. Now we're up into P7. We've got the Ferrari, the yellow Ferrari in front of us. And we're looking for the move here. I know he's going to go to the outside here, so I'd cut back onto the inside and out-brake him just. Almost missed my braking point there. A bit of contact, nothing too bad, just a race incident there. I missed my braking point hard here. I was just trying to give him space. And we go back down into what looks like P10, P11. Lose of 3 positions there. So we're going to catch this all up. down into P10. Side by side with the Audi here, we just outbrake him. And we get the position done just... Yeah, we hold the position there, nice. Cover through P2 here, no, T2 here. Still behind these Audis. The Audi's overtaking the Ferrari there. Come around here. We do get the move down on the inside on the Audi, yes. And we're back up to P8. Almost reclaimed the positions that we lost. Up the back, we're getting the slipstream of the Ferrari. We get better exit speed through there. Absolutely fly past him. Doesn't stand a chance. Now braking at the start of that curb there into the U-turn. A little bit of a gap to the Ferrari, back into P7. A little bit of a gap to the Audi now. We do get better exit speed through the chicane, the lengthy chicane there. Overtake him hard on the brakes, otherwise I was going to miss my braking point. Almost lose the car here. Just managed to hold it back with a bit of brake. And then we've got another Audi up ahead. We get a nice curve. I don't know what I'm saying. Come through the chicanes once again. Audi seems to be holding his space. Coming through the last corner here onto the main straight. The Audi's holding his gap between us. He's got the slipstream of the cars in front of him. I think I'm just in the slipstream of this Audi here. Go for a late brake on him. Get the move done. Just not yet. He brakes there. Gives me the space. And we get the move done. Up into P5. Do go very wide there. Almost lose the car. And come flying back onto the track into the Audi. Bit of contact there. Nothing too bad though. Come through here too wide. Goes very wide. I know he's got the inside of the next corner, so I have to outbrake him. So we brake a bit later. He backs off, gives us the position. Smart move by him. Now we're up to this Audi ahead. There's a lot of Audis in this race. The AI seem to really enjoy the Audis and the Ferraris and the Lamborghinis. Go a bit wide through here. Somehow still have a better exit speed than the Audi. Must have had some issues getting the power down. Come a little bit wide through here. Again, trying to give the Audi space. I don't want too many collisions in this race. Because one collision can undo the whole safety, can undo all of the good work you've done, safety rating wise. Up here behind the AMG and the two Lamborghinis, absolutely flying ahead. P1 is easily 3 seconds, almost 3 seconds ahead. Braking through the chicane here. I brake a bit more than I would have, just want to give the Mercedes space. We go into pits in P4 to complete our mandatory pit stop. And we rejoin the track in P8. But remember, everybody has to complete their mandatory pit stop, and only 5 people, I believe, went into the pit on that lap. Cold tyres getting the better of me there, overestimated the grip there, almost lose the car. Down into P11. So we must have lost another couple positions through pits. It is about a 40-45 second pit stop. So that's almost a half of a lap. So anybody who was within half a lap of us, which was most of the competition I would expect, has gone past us. So we've got the Lamborghini directly in front of us in P10. And we have to remember that most of the people are going to be pitting this lap. So we have, so we will be overtaking them once we go past down the main straight. This Ferrari is still a long way ahead of me. It's going to take a bit of time to catch up to him, I would think. Coming down the back straight here, up to the chicane. Nürburgring is one really good track. I do just love how it's nice and smooth. There's no corners that deceive you. It's a nice flowing track. Braking points are really easy. Like, it's not as if there's only maybe one or two. The only corner I can think of that I had to guess my braking point or feel my braking point is that last one there coming into that U-turn back onto the main straight. And as we can see here, we're coming down through the first hairpin, so we've passed everybody in the pit lane. And I believe we have passed everybody because everybody decided to go and take their pit stop on that second lap. So we are up to P2 at the moment, with this the green Lamborghini ahead of us in P1. Again, braking a bit late there, so we can't take as much speed around the corner as I would have liked. But we have reeled this Lamborghini in. Absolutely reeled him in. Only about a second behind, 0.8 of a second behind. Hit my braking point there, come a bit wide. 0.5 of a second behind now. And I don't understand. So the AI around there, you can either come through it in fourth, flat. You can come flat into it in fourth. Try out braking him there. Absolutely miss the braking point. Slide out, lose the position again. We haven't lost too much time on him, which is good. Come through the fourth to last corner here on the outside through the chicane. He gives us he's gonna push for it. I do get the move done because I got the inside on that second corner, and that there is P1. Now all we've got to do is defend. Okay, skipping ahead a lap and a half, and we come here, we miss our braking point completely. I've turned the traction control down just a bit, and we absolutely lose the car. That's all on me. The rear end just stepped out, and there's nothing I could do to control that. Coming way too fast through that corner. We do keep the position though. We've absolutely run away from the Hurricane behind. 5-second gap at this point in time. That's the one deceptive corner of this track. It looks a lot quicker than it is, and before you know it, you've either spun out or you're in the gravel. Skipping ahead another 2 laps, I believe. We come into the final lap, coming round down the man straight into the final lap. Lap 10. Bringing it home, we've got a massive lead on second place. 6.2 seconds. All we've got to do here is just bring it home. Don't even need to defend really, just don't make any stupid mistakes. Come through the corner here, down into first around this here. We do go a bit wide there, getting a bit complacent. Rear of the end of the rear steps out there a little bit. We managed to keep it under control. Braking at the end of the cones there, into this sweeping left-hander, into a really tight right-hander. Almost lose the car there again. I could feel the rear end going. Gotta love force feedback, man. It's saved me so many times. Braking just before the curb on the left-hand side there. Connect with the apex. Down into first, power out of the corner. Then we're coming through the long sweeping chicane. Leave her in fourth, just coast around there, and then power out as soon as you hit the apex. Braking at the 100 board here, down into second. Hit the apex there, nice. And we come through here, down into second. You can come through here in third. And down the back straight. Through this this sweeping right-hander. You can take that flat. You can hit the curb if you want, but you don't need to. Braking between the 50 and 100 boards there, through the chicane. Come through in third. Abuse track limits a bit there, hitting the edge. And we come down the main straight for the last time in a very respectable position 1. And there we are, guys. 16th to 1st.